Okay, there.
Okay, so
Can't post that.
how are you in general?
I'm good.
Yeah?
So this is, I sang for my husband
Yes.
while he was trying to go to sleep.
Oh,
But it was,
okay.
so it was really, really funny, actually. I was like, I'm supposed to sing for you. And I was like, you're kind of captive right now. So he's trying to go to bed, and he was laughing. Like, he was so annoyed, but thought it was funny.
And this is to get me in the mood here?
Well, no, he was trying to, go to bed. And he was like, for real. And then I went upstairs and sang for my kids.
Yes.
Hope was into it.
Yes.
Gunnar was like, Mom, now? So, like, no. And it's really kind of funny. But, so there's some
Tough crowd. Okay.
tough crowd. There's some laughter
Yes.
involved in singing it. But it was fun.
Good.
Because maybe it was fun because I caught them at off moments. I didn't say, sit there, let's prepare.
Right.
Just sort of.
It's just like, okay, let's do it. Here we go. Boom.
He was trying to go to bed, so I wouldn't let him sleep until I finished the song. Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool.
Yep.
Right. Let's do a little slow breathing in and slow breathing out.
Okay.
So, like you got a straw in your mouth or something, so, or, doing wine tasting. So, like, in for 4, and then slowly blowing out for 8.
Okay.
All right? Cool?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go 5 and 10.
Okay. Oh, doing it through my nose. Sorry. Start
Yes.
over. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Cool. 6 and 12. As we go longer and longer on the exhale,
Mm-hmm.
you got to be thinking, all right, I'm gonna not collapse or anything. I'm instead, thinking positive.
Yep.
What do I need to do? Not what do I need to not do.
Right.
Stay open. Stay good open rib cage. Okay, so breathe in for 6.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Piece of cake, right?
I wouldn't say it's a piece of cake.
7 and 14.
I just have a good poker face.
Yeah. 7 and 14.
Okay, that's intense. Let's go.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Cool.
That's so funny. At 10, I thought I was going to run out of air. And at 12, I thought I was going to run out of air.
And you still
And at 14, I thought I was going to run out of air. Yeah.
Yeah, it's learning to stay calm
Mm-hmm.
when you know that you're using up your air.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what, as a singer, when you're doing a long phrase and you're going along and you have to remember, okay, I can't panic. I'm going to have enough.
Yeah.
Because the minute you start thinking, oh crap, I'm running out, you're going to run out because your body will see
Yeah.
something. Instead, you have to just like, no, I can do this.
Yeah.
Okay, going for the gold here, 8 and then 16. And staying loose in your shoulders. Okay, here we go. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lengthening. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, for you. Yeah, oftentimes if I'm thinking, because this is actually true, our bodies lengthen as we exhale. If we are free, our body's going to lengthen as we exhale. And so if I just thinking about, all right, I'm going to continue to lengthen and release, I'm there.
Right.
Okay? Plus, the slow breath in and the slow breath out, as we talked about, is a real calming thing. You know, it's that, you know, your mom always said, you know, take a deep, you know, breath and count to 10 and all that kind of stuff. The slow breathing is a real way to calm down before anything, before a performance, before I'm going to be going in and asking for money from this foundation for a charity or, you know, whatever. It's a great way to just kind of get yourself in that chilled out mode. Groovy. Okay. With your tongue out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pattern that is based upon the And the Rocket's Red Glare. So it's
Oh boy.
so listen to it again. With your tongue out and home. As you do it this next time, you don't have to accent each note.
Right.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Next one. Some nice big grand gesture. Right, yeah. Back to ballet class. Cool. Two more. Tell me about how you started that time.
I don't know. Did I force the first note?
Yeah, you kind of had the hard start.
Okay.
All right, last one. Okay. All right. So we're going to come back to that later when we're doing And the Rocket's Red Glare.
Okay.
These all made such great sense when I wrote them out last night. Oh, okay.
Were you cramming?
Was I cramming?
Yeah. The night before a lesson or something. It'd be the equivalent of cramming before a test.
Well, I was sitting down and I was going, okay, I have 5 people to teach tomorrow. Let me write out some notes of what I'm going to do.
So awesome.
Which is a variation on the...
Yeah.
Hold on a second, you see? So, your favorite. Booty, booty, ya, 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 ya. Let's bubble it actually first. Cool, okay. So now, booty, booty, ya, 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 ya.
Booty, booty, ya, 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 ya.
Huh? Let's bubble it again.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Was I not in the right spot? Am I
No.
doing this wrong?
Well, what I'm hearing is that you're kind of accenting each note.
Yeah.
It's probably because you're kind of imitating the piano.
Oh.
So you want to be thinking
Right.
each note close
Yeah.
to the other, okay? Much better, okay? Booty, booty, ya, 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 ya.
Booty, booty, ya.
You're doing okay? Bubble it here. Now, the more you think of it this way,
Oh, okay, sorry.
hitting each note. So let's do this. So drag your hands, okay? Yep. Good. Now sing it. Booty, booty, ya, ya. You get another shot because you forgot the words.
Yeah, sorry. Booty, booty, ya.
Now I know this may seem crazy, but it's just, it's a tactile thing. You
I
know,
get
that
it.
You're feeling, something smooth happening. Okay. Do you have a bus to catch?
No, it's because today I left my watch on. I should take it off. It's hooked up to my phone, so I'm getting texts. And that never usually happens when I'm here. It's my mom and my friend Kevin. There we go. Otherwise, that's why I keep looking. I have a bus to catch.
A colleague of mine once said that we were at a recital. It was one of his students, and the guy was doing Every Valley from Handel's Messiah, which is already a fast piece, and he had a string quartet there.
Yeah.
And they were flying. I mean, it was like, I've never heard it so fast.
Oh, they sang it super fast.
He did it
2
super fast.
times.
They're walking off stage, and he goes, well, I guess they had a bus to catch or something. I mean, the whole room just blew up laughing.
That's pretty funny.
Okay, so, bubble.
Okay.
And steady
Do
stream.
you want me to do this again?
Yes, please.
Booty, booty, ya.
It's going all right. So now, that's enough of that. We'll come back to that. Tha, 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 thoo. Good. Walk around and swing your arms. Yeah, I mean, just walk. Just be human. Yeah. No need to dance. Okay, now just one thaw. Thaw.
Okay.
Good for you. One more. Okay, now this is going to be a crazy one.
Come on, brain.
Cover your mouth with your hand. And just do the vowels. And so you're doing but like that. Now sing it. Thaw. Okay, and now do the vowel in your hand again. And sing. Do the hand in your. And nice calm breath. with your hand over your mouth seems to really help
Up in the...
up in that area, and then you kind of got above that, and you were fine, you know. So it does kind of loosen up some stuff, which is what it was supposed to do. So
It worked!
it worked. Okay, I have to read my notes here.
No. You didn't look. Are you a doctor? You a Dr. John Nix?
She is. I am not.
Oh, okay.
She's.
So then you should have legible writing, or does that only apply to medical doctors?
I don't know. It's fairly legible. Yes. Okay. Now I remember what we were doing. Wrong object.
That's funny. I like how you looked up at the diplomas when you told me. You're like, well, not. She is.
I have 2 master's degrees, and I have a certificate thing
Yeah.
after my second master's. She has bachelor's, master's, doctorate. So,
Ooh.
yeah,
But 2 masters is a lot of work.
it is a lot of work. It's really funny if you get my dad, my uncle, and Kathy together, because if they say Dr. Nix,
Yeah.
they all
turn around, yeah.
Anyway, okay. Yeah, so let's try. So your tongue is out.
Okay. Okay, that's strange and new. All right, let's do this again.
Yes.
Okay.
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 Yeah, okay.
Whoa, that is so hard.
Okay, so we're doing
Sorry.
staccato.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
You may feel a little jiggle, but not. The thing you don't want to do is collapse
Okay.
ribcage wise.
Was I collapsing?
I
I was like looking, so
yeah,
maybe
you
it was.
were. Yeah, yeah. So, try it this way. Ba 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 ba. Try that. Okay, now this time. Ba ha 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 ha. Don't worry about piano.
Do I not say that? Do I still do that?
No, let's don't do the tone
Okay.
right now.
Oh, bye. Sorry, let's try again.
What's going on in your ribcage?
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I'll pay attention.
Yeah, maybe get your fingers where you can feel intercostals, because we don't want to get into.
How do we do something? You literally find something new to do every time.
Of course, that's my
Okay.
job. Okay, so.
Okay.
Wait,
Wait, you went straight to the H's.
Yes, I did. Okay. Start with the beat.
Okay.
You need the beat.
That doesn't sound right.
Ba ha 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 ha. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're doing all right.
I feel like this is when I discovered how to say home. There's a trick.
Okay.
Yours sounds smoother.
Yeah, we're gonna slow it down a little. Ba ha 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 ha. What you're doing is you're continuing to let air out
Yes.
when you're not making a sound, and it's not that you're holding your vocal folds together. You're not doing that. It's ba. So it's like ha ha ha
Yeah.
ha ha. But we're not wanting to release air, because the difference is ba ba ba,
Yeah.
where I'm still letting air go,
Yeah.
and I'm not doing that. Ba ha 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 ha.
You're stopping, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
I mean, you're not inhaling.
I'm not inhaling. No.
I did not inhale. Okay.
Okay, let's try it this way. I think this might make it clearer. So we're
No,
gonna go.
that makes sense. I get it.
So
Okay.
let's try this. So inhale
Okay.
after each one.
Ha 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 ha
Okay, and so
ha.
now take those breaths out.
Okay. Ha 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 ha. Is that it? Okay.
That was really good.
It feels so weird. It does feel so weird, but I get it.
Okay, so now let's follow that same idea. So we're going to go ah, ah, ah. So we're going to
Inhale. Okay, the first time.
Yes.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay, and now take the breaths out.
Okay. Ha 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 ha.
And then ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
That's pretty darn good there. Yeah. So it's not leaky and yet it's not punchy.
Right.
That's what we're after.
And I remember the first haws were very leaky.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they
Exceptionally
really
leaky
were.
haws.
Because if I'm doing it, this is not going to move a whole lot. It's moving very subtly, but what I'm more thinking about is stay expanded, just like I'm still breathing in. It's more of that. Okay, so try it again.
It's hard to put my hands on my ribcage. I feel like it's really high. An exceptionally high ribcage.
Well,
I like
you're long-waisted.
Yeah, I know. There's so much to work with.
Okay, let's do it together.
It's
Okay.
kind of like a bird.
So if you have your hands on me, and we'll part.
Hang on. Okay.
Okay. Sorry about any sweatiness.
Oh, I don't. That's fine. Am I doing it with you?
Yes, we're
Okay.
doing it together. Up a half note. Okay, go
I
back.
had to find the first half note.
Yeah,
But once I found it.
yeah. Do it again, singles, where you're taking a little sip of breath in between them.
Okay.
Okay, now can you do that again without consciously, you know?
But with
do
the
it-
breath?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and now no breaths in this time. Very good. Very good. Now you may think, why are we doing this? But the whole point of it is it's working on being able to kind of instantaneously target the pitch and have a good sound right on the money.
Right.
Instantly. Okay?
Yeah, I see. There's a lot of control in that.
Okay. So I would say for your practicing of it, do it, you know, where you do it sing and then the little sip of air in so that you get that feeling of separation in between each one. And then don't do the breaths in, but just do it singles. And then, when that's feeling really good, okay? And do a couple, you know, don't go crazy with it. But this is really working on that coordination of your vocal folds going boop and getting ready to make a sound with your breathing.
Mm-hmm.
It's really helpful. Okay, the other thing which I was wanting to pair with that is a long sustained notes. So we're going to do a calm breath. So it's like just as long as you can go without turning red, and you're going to keep on going, okay?
Okay.
So like, take a breath in and then a long sustained E. Okay. Not a tense breath.
Mm-hmm.
A nice, slow, comfortable breath.
Okay.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Okay, you can breathe now. Okay, now let's do a breathe in for 8, exhale out for 16.
Are you trying to count?
I'll count.
Or should I? Okay.
I'll count.
Because it was timer?
No.
But then I'll be getting text messages.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. 1.
Okay, sorry.
You're breathing in. Right?
Oh, okay. Okay, breathe in and then sing out?
No. We're just breathing in and then the blowing out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Calm. 10, 11, 12. Tall. 14, 15, 16. I guess get to me. But anyway. Okay, so now try the E again with that calm, noble line. All right, that was like, I counted to 20, so that's good.
Yes.
Okay.
What was it before? 14.
It was like 14 or so. Yeah, okay. So now, nice calm breath, and let's try ah, same note. So we're just going to go ah, and keep it, sustain it.
Okay. Boy, that was really hard.
Yeah,
It sounded like
it's
crap.
probably easier to do it on the E than the ah. At that range, the E is probably a more efficient thing to do. So now, here we're going to get the big, this is the big moment. So we're going to go, ah, 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 and then we're going to breathe in and do a long sustained ah. Does that
Okay.
make sense? Ah, 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 ah. Now breathe in. Ah. Pretty good. Okay? So what this is doing is we're doing that coordination stuff, you know, the staccato thing, pairing that up with a sustained note,
Yeah.
which is like singing a long phrase. We're really working on that ability to manage your breath,
Right.
which is going to make you feel more confident.
I felt like my little haws were okay.
Yes, they were. They were. Okay, so what I'd like for you to do then, you know, some of the things like that, and then a couple of these, you know, we're just on a single note, do some haws, and then a long sustained one, and do that several times, because this is working on that, can I start right, and, you know, have that sustained kind of breath while I sing thing going. Okay, let's get to the song.
Boom.
Boom. And we have video. So I was thinking that we might sing through, and then are we able to like stop and watch it?
Yeah, sure. We can stop and watch it.
Because I think it would be good for you to immediately, right after you've done it, and kind of talk through what we're
Right.
seeing.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Guys, you're gonna be cut off. Not that anyone's watching. Sometimes. Sometimes somebody watches.
Are you getting likes on Facebook with this?
Mediocre, and here's the reason why, and I've thought about doing it a different way. I upload it to YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube competes with Facebook.
Right.
So when you put it on YouTube and put the link on Facebook, it doesn't populate in anyone's newsfeed.
Yeah.
I could try and boost it, and sometimes it lets me, sometimes it doesn't, depending on how, if I shared it or if I posted it directly.
Yeah.
So if I did this instead and made it Facebook Live, then I'd probably have a lot more likes, people tuning in, making comment. But then I wouldn't have the capability to post it on YouTube. But you know what? You know the way I probably could do it is make the next lesson Facebook Live on the phone, and then also record on my big iPad. And then I could probably play off of both of them. So that's kind of how it's going.
Platforms.
Yeah. I've been doing it extremely, low grade social media adventure here. I need to up my
Up your game.
up my game.
Okay. What kind of comments have you gotten?
oh, everybody's pretty. You're gonna do great. This is awesome. I'm gonna buy tickets. What day is it? Like,
Good.
you know,
Encouraging. That's
yeah,
great.
no. Sometimes I get there's really nice reporter on Channel 5 that said April Lantier is my hero. I'm loving the story.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, Savannah Louie, Shelley Miles on Channel 4 was
Yep.
like, I'm loving this goal, and so there's a few folks out there. Spectrum.
Yeah.
Formerly Time Warner, bought an entire suite to the Missions game.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so there's, my running coach did,
Uh-huh.
and my friends are coming in from Houston, so.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Have you been thinking about what you're going to wear?
No, I never think about that. I always make that decision, like,
Well, I tell you what. Think about what shoes you're going to wear, and
Yeah.
for the next lesson, bring those shoes.
okay. I'm probably going to wear jeans, tennis shoes, and a Missions shirt.
Okay.
That just seems appropriate.
Yeah. I mean, you're at a ball game.
Yeah,
Well, good. Tennis shoes would be fine. I mean, it's like heels or something crazy like that that throw your balance off. Yeah, good.
that would be more like an arena. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. Let's sing through it. And then we're going to maybe take a little, would it be better to like stop now and then just have that one little short segment? That would be easier to play it back, wouldn't it?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I'm just trying to think of what's going to be.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter if like last time, you know how everybody was calling? Really popular. No, I'm just kidding. I just put 3 segments together in the movie part of
Okay.
iTunes, and I strung them together.
Yeah.
And then I did it at a lower,
Resolution.
yeah, and it uploaded 10 times faster. So
Yeah.
either way, it's not a big deal.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, let's do it. So, and face your audience, obviously.
Look, it's me. I should maybe put this on Facebook. Okay, here we go. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay. Want to watch it?
Sure. I think, okay, so there was a lot of landscape going on instead of portrait.
Uh-huh.
So, like, I noticed immediately, like, by was by, so, which made the words just don't sound that good in our landscape versus portrait. So there's a number of those. I said kits instead of cats in Rocket. I frequently ran out of air. And so running out of air, you could hear the stress and wavering in my voice a ton. And so those are the things, like, I could clean up my words, and I really need to pay concerted effort to my breathing.
All good things. I agree. I think you're seeing a lot of the same things that I was noticing. And what I was noticing, because I was sitting pretty much profile, is you weren't breathing very deeply.
Yeah.
So
I feel like there's not enough time. It feels like there's not enough time to get all the air in that I could possibly need.
Let's try this.
Is there such a thing as express breathing?
Well, we do have, you know, what we call catch breaths and things like that. Let's work instead on a quick release, because I think you get to the end of the phrase and then, you know, your core is like, and then you go, instead of that real release and let some air in. So what I want to do is take it out of tempo, and so like, oh, say can you see? And then, so slowing down so that you have all the time in the world to get a really comfortable breath.
Okay.
And then we start whittling that time down so that you get used to releasing at the end of the phrase rather than kind of like, and go right on.
Right.
You know, and then you're just kind of piling tension on top. Because that's when we get into trouble.
Right. I heard the trouble.
Well, I mean, I've been there too, my gosh, you know. And it's not a good place, and you're going, I can't get out, you know, because when you're in that cycle of kind of tensing, the only way to get out is just like, stop. And you can't do that when you're performing. Okay, so let's take it a phrase at a time, okay, and so we're going to like, you know, see, let it go, by the dawn's early light,
okay.
Let it go. What's so proud, so that you get used to letting the tension go and having a good breath each time.
Okay. Oh, say can you see?
Let all that go, calm breath.
I don't like my bye.
Okay.
By the dawn's early light.
And release. And a good breath.
What so proudly we hail
Release.
at the twilight's last gleaming.
Release.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars
Let that one go.
through the perilous fight.
Release.
O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming,
Release.
and the rockets' red glare,
Let it go.
the bombs bursting in air,
Release your abs.
gave proof through the night
Again.
that our flag was still there.
Release. Let the air in.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave
Relax.
o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay? So what you consciously have, that sounds really good. What you consciously have to tell yourself at the end of each phrase then is, let go, release, let the air come in.
So that's, if you were to collectively put all those phrases together, it would sound better than that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. So what you've got to do then is just that release. You get to the end of a phrase, let it in. Because trying to just like get a little sip, no can do. Doesn't work. Just get you tense.
I'm not swimming.
Right, yeah, we're not swimming. I mean, swimming's great in that you do have to meter out your breathing while you're doing something very physical.
It is so true. But, so it is swimming, but it's not. So I had to convince myself in swimming that I didn't need as much air in the beginning as I thought I needed.
Yeah.
I thought I needed to breathe for an eternity before I put my head back down.
Do you do alternating breathing, or do you just breathe on one side?
Alternating.
Yeah, good.
Unless the waves are crashing on one side.
Yeah. In which case, it's like, okay, whatever I need to do.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so that was kind of doing the, you know, a long pause in between. So now this time, let's try it again, and I'm just going to say something like release or let it in. I'll just give you a little cue word, you know, as a reminder. And I want you, so while you're singing, rub your tummy. Because that's what's got to let go, right?
Yeah.
Because it's, try this with me, okay? Like you've got abs of steel, right? You got the pump, yeah. Okay, and try to breathe in deep. You don't get very far.
Oh, sorry, hang on, let me do that.
So like really, you're flexing down there. You can't get a lot of air in. Okay, so now go up on the balls of your feet, kind of wiggle around. Let your jelly belly.
Let me jelly this phone back to where it was.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Okay.
And then your belly's all just jelly, letting it go. Okay, now breathe in. You can get a lot in. So if these ab muscles are tight, right at that moment of it's time to breathe in, you're not going to get much in.
Right.
So you do have to kind of let it go splat and let the air come in. Okay? So here we go. We're doing it again, and I'm just going to be cueing you, reminding you.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, say, can you see?
Let it in.
By the dawn's early light,
Release.
what so proudly we hailed.
Release.
Sorry, I tried to sniff it in my, there was snot. I'll try to use my mouth.
How about what's so proud?
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming.
Let it in quietly.
Whose broad stripes and bright
Release
stars
into your hand.
through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched
Release.
were so gallantly streaming.
Okay, good. Pause button right there. Doing okay?
Yeah?
Did you hear me say a quiet breath?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you're doing
Did I not get quieter?
sometimes, yeah, you did. But sometimes before that, they were kind of noisy, and generally when they're noisy, we're constricting.
Oh.
So take the other hand and put it right here. So that's not, not too tight, but just a reminder of easy here on the inhale, and that's a reminder to not be in that grip thing, at the end of the phrase where you don't let air in. Okay, so now we're at, and the rocket's red glare.
And the rocket's red glare.
Okay, let me pause again. I'm hearing you do, and the rock.
Oh, I scooped.
And the ra, yeah, so, and the ra, right on the note.
And the rock.
That's better, but still.
Scoopy.
Yes.
And the rock.
Okay, and that's holding.
Wait.
And.
And.
Yeah.
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air,
Release into your hands.
gave proof through the night
Release.
that our flag was still there.
Release under your hands.
Oh say does that star-spangled
Release.
banner yet wave
Release.
o'er the land of the free
Uh-huh.
and the home of the brave?
How's that feeling?
Like a lot's happening in my head.
A lot's happening in your
I
head.
feel like I'm swinging a golf club. And you know what I mean by that, right?
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. It's a. There are a number of things that you have to be kind of juggling. Now,
But I get it.
yeah, I mean, your hands are great because you always have them, and one on your neck just as a reminder.
Yeah.
This stays easy, and one down here.
Yeah, I did grab too hard at one point, and I was like,
Yes, I saw you kind of. It's
I was like, whoa,
do
okay.
we have a little self issues here? What's going on?
I see my therapist after you. It's back to back. I should have seen her before.
Yeah, so that's the idea, so that you can get that same release quickly.
Yeah.
And so I think the way to practice it is one where you completely take the song out of tempo and you give yourself all the time in the world to get a real comfortable breath. And you say, okay, that's how free I could be. And now I want to release like that, but release and go on rather than stop,
Yeah.
release, then go on. But rather, it's you finish a phrase, release, and you're going right on.
Right.
That's where we want to be.
I got you. I hear you.
Okay?
All right, now this is finally some exceptionally new homework.
Yes, it is.
Because I've been sitting here humming with my tongue out,
For a couple
stretching,
weeks.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Okay, so now let's try the whole song without me saying anything.
okay.
I'm just gonna play. I'm thinking more and more. We've talked about you doing it a cappella, but I'm thinking more and more if we could find a karaoke track that you could sing it with,
Oh yeah.
that might be better. Because it's gonna keep you in tune. I am noticing that you tend to slip down as you go through it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm thinking it might be better if we could find a really good karaoke track
Mhm.
and like a G major.
Where would you find such a thing? Google it.
Honestly,
Karaoke
yeah,
track,
Google, yeah, seriously. You know, iTunes. I'm sure there's probably national anthem karaoke track. G major, and I'm sure one will come up.
All right.
You can find karaoke tracks of anything, and then if you can't find one, let me know, because I can certainly make a recording for you. Anyway, I mean,
Cool.
we still
Yeah.
have a week or more to work that out. Okay, so I'm just going to play along, and it's
Okay.
your turn to sing, and see if you can kind of incorporate the things we've been talking about today.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Man, I'm running out of air on wave. Wavering on the wave. I don't know, I took a breath in. Must have not have been enough.
Oh, the brave at the end?
No, wave.
Oh.
Wave. It was wave. Died. Maybe brave too.
How did it feel that time? I heard sometimes where you got a good breath and sometimes where I heard you kind of rush.
Yeah. I had that. So I had more good breaths than the last time,
Yeah.
which felt good. I felt like I was so focused on them that, like, for example, I had enough air for air, but now air didn't sound so good as a word as it did before. But I had the air.
Okay.
So I think I exchanged, the way I can say it for having the oxygen for it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there was so much more that time that all of a sudden I felt it was harder to sing it, like to stay on. I almost couldn't hear myself, and I was like, I got confused. I don't know why, but I'm used to like just one note at a time.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was almost trickier for me, although maybe I stayed in the right key the whole
you were
time.
in the right key the whole time.
Right?
Yeah.
So we've got some exchanges happening.
Yeah. You talked about golf. I mean, there's a time for thinking about the mechanics, and then there's a time for you kind of have to let go of that.
Right.
I mean, we're still doing some mechanical fixing. Certainly, after the next time I see you, you need to not be in the mechanics
Right,
zone.
it's already-
You need to be just like, get up and sing and have fun and express and be excited.
Yeah.
For, yay, our country and go missions and all that
Yeah.
good stuff. That last week has got to be there. So this is the week to really work on getting
All
these
the-
last
Yeah.
you know, yips out of the stroke, so to speak. Just trying to think. I'm wondering what might be more helpful there. Okay, so let's talk about homework things.
Okay.
The two big new things we did, you know, the staccatos and the long sustained.
Yes.
And I think that's some important stuff to do, because that's going to help you with the breathing. It's going to help you with the breathing. And as far as the song goes, you know, the idea of do a time through where you take it out of time and just, you've got all the time in the world to take that real comfortable breath. And then go through one time where you've got your hands here as a reminder, okay, I'm gonna let go, but I'm gonna stay in time, and then go through one time, hands down, like you're gonna be performing.
Okay.
You know, that kind of sequencing. And I think getting used to, no matter what happens, sing the whole song.
Go. Yeah.
You know, a couple of times each practice session, you need to just, okay, no matter what happens, if I mess up a note, if I mess up a word, you know, if I swallow, spit wrong, whatever, just keep going.
Yeah.
Because that's where
No, yes,
you-
exactly.
You know, it's like